I love the part in How the Grinch Stole Christmas where the Grinch hears the Who's as they realize that their Christmas has been stolen from them, and then they start singing in joy anyway. And he says, he puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore. He thinks about it as hard as he can because what he's hearing does not align with his expectations or any logic or sense that he could come up with. And then he comes to this very emotional, heart-centered realization that, you know, Christmas is more than what he thought it was. Till his puzzler was sore. If there is one person who has puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore, it's this person that you're looking at right now. I have been a big overthinker for my entire life. When I first heard the idea of being an overthinker, like 4 or 5 years ago, when I first heard that thinking could be its own addiction, it was a completely new foreign concept to me. And now I am more aware than, I'm as aware as I can be that overthinking is running my brain into a nasty spiral. The need to constantly make some sort of logic, intellectual sense of everything, to apply concepts and labels and symbols and all other manner of intellectualizing to everything that I experience. And you know, I don't wish for anything different about myself. I'm happy that I have a brain that has historically analyzed the crap out of everything, even though it's something that I'm really trying to move away from now. Because I think that I needed this existence of trying to figure out everything and trying to run it through all these different thought experiments and scientific processes. Well, actual scientific. Like actual science study I've always been very bad at. But there's a science of Joe. And I have really worn out any scientific experiments of Joe. I'm happy to have had that experience because it's leading me to where I am headed right now, which is being much more heart-oriented and much more experience-driven. You have to overthink, at least I did. I had to overthink everything in my life for so long to realize that thinking was not going to get me everything. And if I said that to a group of so-called academics, a lot of them would probably, dismiss it as being, new age and woo-woo and like, okay, you keep doing that, big guy. You just stop thinking. Work toward thinking less and see what that's going to get you. But I can tell you what it gets me. First of all, is happy. There are a lot of spiritual gurus who will say that, you remove thinking, or you get control over your thinking, or you find the ability to clear your mind, and that will actually deliver you greater realizations than ever before. I want to think that, because I want to think that I can have both, emotional fulfillment and deep real-world realizations. I don't know if the real-world realizations are going to come. I can go off what they said and just jump into it, trusting that that's what I'm going to find down the way, but I have to just take that off the table right now. I just know that I'm happier when I see my thinking and I get control over it, and when I bring it down to the minimum level that I can. It's not even about being right. It's not about being awakened or realized, and there's still parts of me that really, really want those things. I still want to figure out everything, and I don't know how, if ever, I am going to do that. All that I know is what best serves me right now and makes me the most emotionally fulfilled human that I can. And that is just going, I just love that. In the little couple seconds after that breath, I was thinking of nothing. And that's more than I could have said for the vast majority of my life.